When we talk about the visuals that define ASAP Rocky, most people jump to the high-fashion spectacle of Fashion Killa or the kaleidoscopic chaos of $D, but there is one dual-feature video from the 2015 At-Long-Last ASAP era that stands apart, Whiskey/Black DeMarco. This isn't just a music video, it's a grainy, black-and-white short film about duality, identity crisis, and the heavy price of fame. This is Rocky at his most raw, shedding the bright lights for a grim, cinematic exploration of Lord Flacko's internal struggles. Let's dive deep into why Whiskey/Black DeMarco remains one of the most underrated and profound pieces in his catalog. The entire ALLA album was steeped in the lingering shadow of ASAP Yam's passing and Rocky's heavy experimentation with psychedelics. The mood was less bravado, more melancholy introspection, channeled through a 70s psychedelic rock filter. Whiskey/Black DeMarco encapsulates this perfectly. The song is divided, musically and thematically, reflecting two distinct coping mechanisms. Whiskey is aggressive, hedonistic, a momentary escape. The visual perfectly matches this energy, starting immediately with low-fidelity, handheld shots in a dimly lit, smoky bar. Rocky is performing, but his face often appears exhausted, almost pained. He is surrounded by friends, but isolated by the camera's focus. This is escapism captured as a performance, not a release. Director Dexter Navy, a frequent Rocky collaborator, deliberately chose a high-contrast black and white aesthetic. This isn't just a style choice, it's narrative. It strips away the gloss associated with celebrity, forcing the viewer to confront the texture and grit of Rocky's environment. Whiskey is filled with chaotic, almost jarring cuts, blurred lights, women dancing, cigarette smoke filling the frame. It's a sensory overload that mirrors the intoxication. The focus is always on movement and distraction. He's driving fast, moving quickly through crowds, never allowing himself to be still. He is running from something, and the frantic camera work makes us feel that anxiety. The transition around the 3-minute mark is stark, marking the definitive shift into Black DeMarco. Musically, the beat slows down, becoming hazy, introspective, echoing the lo-fi melancholy vibe famously associated with artists like Mac DeMarco, who is referenced in the title. Visually, the chaos immediately subsides. The environment changes from a crowded bar to isolated streets and hotel rooms. The aggressive performance melts away, replaced by silent contemplation. Rocky is now sitting, looking out windows, or walking alone. Black DeMarco is where the identity crisis truly takes center stage. The whiskey persona was the mask of the celebrity, the entertainer. Black DeMarco is the person left when the high wears off. He's seen wandering through seemingly wealthy, but entirely deserted locations, a golf course, a sprawling estate, symbolizing the hollow isolation that can accompany success. The visual language shifts from hectic to deliberate, the camera lingers, forcing us to observe his solitude. This is reinforced by the inclusion of slow-motion shots that feel dreamlike and distorted, like memories viewed through a haze. The powerful simplicity of the black and white palette allows the thematic conflict, light versus shadow, clarity versus confusion, to dominate. Notice how light is used in the second half. It often floods the frame, but instead of bringing warmth, it washes him out, making him look ghostly and vulnerable. The video uses the grit of the film stock, emphasizing the texture of the real world over the polished illusion of Hollywood. It suggests that even in these moments of profound loneliness, the reality of his struggle is unavoidable and inescapable. Ultimately, the power of Whiskey/Black DeMarco lies in its honesty. It refuses to offer a clean resolution. The performance persona of Whiskey provides temporary reprieve, but the truth of Black DeMarco, the weary, introspective artist burdened by fame and loss, is always waiting in the silence. It's a cyclical struggle, visually captured by the way the video ends, not with a bang, but a fading out, leaving us with the quiet, unsettling realization that the party is over, but the demons are still present. It's a visual statement of maturity that solidified Rocky's place not just as a rapper, but as a genuine visual artist during his most experimental phase. What do you think is the definitive moment of introspection in the Black DeMarco section? Did this video resonate with you more than his flashier works? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the artistry of Lord Flacko, hit that like button and subscribe for more analyses of hip-hop's most cinematic visuals. Thanks for watching.